Beginning of the year, teacher tired. It has been said that there is no tired like beginning of the year teacher tired. And I think it's kind of a mystery why. All right, so I want to talk about beginning of the year, teacher tired. And I feel like I'm very well qualified to talk about it because I am beyond tired right now. It is a Friday. I don't know if you can hear what's going on outside in the hall, but there's preschool right back there. There's after school down the hall, and there's all chaos up and down the other parts. So we have been in school 7 days. So 2 days, and then we came back and we did this whole last 5 days. And I'm going to be honest, which is probably not going to be popular. I hate the beginning of the year. As a teacher, I absolutely hate it because I got really used to having students who understood how to be students. So my class at the end of last year, they ran the class. They had all the procedures down. They didn't always follow them, but they knew them. And it was easy to be like, okay, you know what you need to do, go do it. And they knew what they needed to do. We had already gone through the whole rigmarole of how to turn in papers, well, we didn't have papers last year, but how to turn in stuff, how to put things away, what to do at the end of the day. Training an entirely new class to do all that is rough. And it is why I get really tired, because all day it's like step by step by step. We're doing this. First we're going to do this, then we're going to do this, then we're going to do this. And practice. Maybe you are lucky enough that the students who come in are like right on it and ready to go. But the likelihood is that you are going to come in and your students, a lot of whom have not been in class for a while, have forgotten how to be students. So they probably forgot most of their materials. I know most of my class did. Half of my class had no notebooks. So I scrounged around and we got notebooks. They don't have a lot of materials. They forgot their materials. They have gotten used to drawing in everything. So explaining that this book is your interactive science notebook, don't. Gotta love a notification. Anyway, where was I? So they have to be taught what they can do with their materials. A lot of them haven't been used to not being able to go to the bathroom at every moment. And I'm sorry, in 4th grade, I'm gonna have to have you be in your seat or at your place doing some work instead of going to the bathroom all the time. We don't have, this is another one. A lot of schools don't have water fountains anymore. Our school does not have water fountains anymore. We have water bottle refill stations, and we of course have the bathroom faucets, which I'm really hoping, I really don't want to think about what they might be. No, not thinking about it. Anyway, we have water bottle refill stations. It has not been below 90 degrees this entire week. Trying to make sure they're hydrated while at the same time trying to accomplish anything else has been a struggle because either forgetting water bottles, spilling water bottles so many times this week, so many times. I'm sorry, I'm having a PTSD moment. So many water bottles spilled this week. Or just forgetting them somewhere around the school. Every time I pick up from lunch, there's at least 3 kids who are like, I left my water bottle on the playground. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So when we talk about teacher tired, we're a lot of times talking about just a lot of having to think for like 27 other people. And it's understandable that all these things happen. I know, even though this time of year is like literally one of my least favorite, I know we're going to get through it. I do know that by the end, I'm going to have students who can run the class. They're going to have, I give everyone in my classroom a job, and by the end of the year, they've got that job figured out. They could run it. I could have a sub in here and, nobody would have any problem because they know how to do this. So I have to keep that in mind at the beginning of the year because as I am, explaining what a dull pencil is, what a spiral notebook is, I just have to remember this is a very temporary time. It will pass. We'll get through it. The second reason. The first was teaching students to be students. The second reason, teacher tired happens. Almost every school district, I'm going to hazard a guess, spends their year thinking, how can we improve our scores and our student performance? So during the summer, they think to themselves, you know what? This new program will be the answer. And so you start in-service training, and there's a new program. Almost every year there's a new program. If you are lucky enough to have a school where there's not a new program every single year, I'm amazed. I'm flummoxed. That's never happened for me, and I've been doing this 6 years. Every year there's a new program. Because apparently districts had way too much time to think about it this year. We have 5 new programs. I have not gotten into at least 3 of them. I am still trying to get into IXL. I tried it today and I don't know what's wrong with me. But just handling the new stuff is a huge drain on energy. And it always means that you can't use your plans over again. I know that there is a pie in the sky dream that all teachers have, or at least in my experience. In my experience, all teachers have this dream that they will be able to use the plans that they had last year for the upcoming year and save time. I have dreamed of that for the past 6 years. It's never happened. I've never been able to use the same plans. I've been able to use parts of them. This year I can't even do that because we changed our plan software. But so as you implement all the new things, the new programs, the new curriculum, you will find yourself drained and wondering who thought this was a good idea. Some of them will be good. Some of them will be good. Some of them won't. Some of them will fall by the wayside. And you'll think of them as you walk on in your own version of the Oregon Trail that is teaching. They will have died of dysentery, so to speak. But some of them will be good. And so you just kind of have to keep that in mind as you are trying not to be frustrated by the fact that you have 3 new things to do that are completely new, and you have to remember their logins. And I'm reminding myself of this because I know some of it is going to be good. I can look at it and see, oh, this is going to be a good program. This will be great. In the meantime, as I struggle to figure out how to implement it, it's taking some time and it's draining, but it'll be good. So basically what I'm trying to say is the beginning of the year is a struggle. It is tiring. It is frustrating. But it is not the end. And I know that's kind of ridiculous to say because obviously it's not the end. But we can look forward to it getting better, is my point. We can look forward to students maturing. We can look forward to curriculums and programs becoming second nature. And most of all, we can look forward to the community that gets built in the classroom. So this is my little pep talk for you at the beginning of the year. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye for now.